Hello, welcome to Core with Grim. And just gonna show you the editor a little bit here, give you an idea of what Core can do. So let's just get started here with basics. So you can open an empty project, you can open up a pre-made example, and then you have your FPS choices. Deathmatch, dungeon crawler, race cars, battle royale, and so on. And then you have your top-down camera stuff. So there's a lot of templates to get you started. We'll just start with the basics here. Alright, so we have your entry level, your basic piece of land. You use the right mouse button, hold it down to swivel your camera. V is to turn on your gizmos and off. So here you can see there's a spawn point, and you can tell that it's turned that way. So if I select my spawn point, I can move it, rotate it, or scale it. So if I wanted to rotate it to point it in a different direction, you see the arrow moving. You have all your positions here. So let's say I want to drag something in, go to Core Contents, Basic Shapes. I'll just throw a basic shape. Everything is in blueprint mode. So nothing has textures, nothing has colors, and so on. So I can move that X, Y, Z. I can rotate. And I can scale. Now, you can also, without using the buttons, just switch between W, E, R, and once you get comfortable, you will be using that a lot. You have a hierarchy. Hierarchy allows you to, so here I'm going to create multiple versions. So just Control W, which allows me to duplicate in one space. I can take a bunch of items and group them. And now I can call them whatever I want. Now when I rotate, it's going to have a center point. I can then go and select those items, scroll down here to rendering, go to material, and I can, let's see. I can make them jelly. Or I can go to, let me see, food, and I can do watermelons. Now, this template has a default setup of colors, so if I change the color override, it's only changing one of the two colors. So I can go back and choose yellow. So that's that. You have icons, you have 3D text. I can just click and drag anything. Rotate it, scale it. Free to do as we wish. There's pre-made core objects that come in. You can't break them apart. So you can't edit it. It's just one solid piece. So beyond 3D objects and 3D text, there's animated meshes. You have mobs. And whenever you're playing in the world, you can simply hit play to join. And I can go full screen with F11. And here, as you can see, there's no collision on that. These have collision. That chair has collision. So you have to physically make changes to some of this stuff. Beyond that, there's audio tracks. I don't know if this actually comes through in the video or not, but you can... There's some jazz music. There's some Halloween themed music. Okay. Beyond that, you have decals. Decals can be placed upon certain items. So here, if I place a cube, and then I go back to that, it kind of follows. It follows the shape. So that's like a hood or ornament. And then there the list goes on and on and on. Decals, effects, beam up. So there's endless materials, post-processing. This sketch turns everything into sketch drawings. Kind of a neat, you can get a lot of interesting effects out of this. Skies, let's see, let's get rid of this. Just delete. Skies, you can drag in sky, go up, delete your default sky, and voila. You have a dark, eerie space, alien type sky. And if it's not bright enough to see what you're working with, you can come into the sunlight and crank up the sunlight. Then there's UI textures, which I can just take something, drag it on the screen, reshape it, and I can then go down, drag an image, put the image on the image, scroll up, change it to one of the various millions of icons in here, and put a medkit. And then after that, we have utilities, which I've never really played around with a whole lot. Take vehicles, drag them in. Same with weapons. Hit play, pick up a weapon. There you go. So as you can see, it's very, very easy to just click and drag, add lights, change lights, and setting up UI. You can also put UI text. Hello world. Increase that to 66. Go in and change it to a different font. Anything I want. And then I can place it as I wish. So yeah, that's basics part 1. I'll be creating a couple more just to kind of get over some of the menus and options that you can go through. Different views, different performance, and all that kind of stuff. So thanks for dropping by. We'll talk to you later.